Step number 4, perform your first tests. To perform some tests, you need to set up a connection to your local MQTT broker. In our case, local broker. It's going to run on local host, port 1883. No username, no password for the moment, and let's create a connection. Then we can simply subscribe to any topic so that we get each and every message. And then we can simply send a message to the simplest topic, saying just a test. And as you see, the trigger has actually called the HTTP endpoint. Now the thing is, how can we configure the MQTT trigger and how can we modify the configuration of the MQTT trigger? Inside the MQTT trigger directory, you're going to find a file that's called MQTT Trigger YAML. If you go into this file, what you are going to see is a number of defaults. The first line actually talks about the endpoint that is receiving the calls. In this case, you would have to enter the IP address and host name of your API gateway. Then, for sure, you need to configure which MQTT broker it should connect to, including username, client ID, and password, to listen to messages. And then you have the different trigger definitions. Here you see that it's triggering once the topic simplest is used. Or it's also going to be triggering if something is arriving on all. Thank you for your attention and have fun with playing with the MQTT trigger. If you want to provide feedback, we are happy to take your feedback, as well as if you have issues, feel free to open an issue in GitHub. Bye-bye.